emergence.
Duniani jadinya kita setelah bersalama. Tidak berdiri di sana. Sebuah tetapi kebalangkili adalah.
We are alone here, in the middle of a vast emptiness. Everything must begin with the breath, and with the giant who awakens. Help the tribe settle in everything to see has to offer. Alrighty then. Hey, this is Wentus yet again. I'm going to be continuing my Let's Play of From Dust, and I want to say one thing about this level. I'd consider this to be the hardest. Well, not. This is one of the two hardest levels in the game, since they are the last two real levels in the game. And I'd say this one is the most consistently annoying for reasons that should be obvious. Just in case they aren't, the entire place is covered in water. You have to use this volcano here to. You just take some of its lava, since it will infinitely respawn lava, and use that to make a path for your villagers. Also, that bit of explosive plant is making me nervous, so I'm going to remove it. Just gonna plunk it down in there. And just looking at this place, you can see why it could be quite annoying, because that's pure ocean there, and getting that collectible, which is at the bottom of the ocean. Yeah, this is not gonna be a fun time. But the first totem we should go for is this one, Amplify the Breath, since it's the easiest and most available to us. We could go for this one, I suppose, but honestly I'd rather not. Even though it is Infinite Earth, which is going to be our best friend here, we still need to focus on getting to the easiest totem first, just to establish ourselves. And that thing has flooded over. I believe it's always safe for... Source creates a river to gouge us. Whatever. I believe this volcano will always be fine no matter how much water starts to cover it. See, there it goes. Lava will start to come out again. Unfortunately, this is going to be really a lot of a waiting game, waiting for the volcano to be ready to be harvested again. And that's all there is to it. I may end up speeding up a lot through this. This may be a shorter episode, but the fact is, this is just one of the more annoying levels in the game. Now that's more like it. That's a lot more lava. We're going to want all the lava we can get out of there. Don't worry about it covering up the earth too much because, well, we are going to get infinite earth, so it won't be too big of an issue. So, let's try to bridge across this water as much as possible. Ooh, sounds like the volcano's about to erupt again. Luckily it erupts pretty often, and that's glitching out my game once again. Let's see, that looks like a pretty solid bridge to me. Come on, water. You are not allowed to cover up my volcano. I need my volcano. I'm not sure. Whoa! What just happened? The volcano just got a lot deeper, randomly. That might be bad, actually. I'm not sure. I don't think that water can stop a volcano, but it might be able to, and I really do not want that happening. I guess one thing we could do is take a bit of this earth while we're waiting for that volcano to sort itself out, since it seems to be having a few issues right now. Let's try to... No, I'd rather not put earth around there. Let's fill in this bridge a bit with a bit of earth. Like I said, I may end up speeding up for quite a bit of this. Right now I'm going to be showing it. I'm not sure when I'll end up speeding up, but I probably will at some point, because this is just going to be a lot of waiting. And I don't feel like putting you guys through that. Okay, come on, volcano. That looks a bit better. Kinda. Let's see if it can take care of that. Well, at least it's still got lava to it, but it seems to be just... I don't know, it's kinda hard to describe. But, let's see. Ooh! Looks like we're getting a second volcano over here. I forgot there was one. There's also some bomb rocks over there. And one over here as well. I'm not sure how bomb rocks would be really that useful in this level, but hey, bomb rocks are a tool. Oh, and as you can see, there is the exit. So, yeah, this is not going to be easy. Ooh, and there it is, glitching out my game again with another volcanic eruption. I'm gonna let this volcano build itself up a bit, that way the water won't overtake it quite so easily. I know at some point it does get better. Maybe I can move a bit of this earth to help it out. Try covering up this gap a bit and pull out some of this water. Because I know the water does interfere with the lava a bit, but the lava is an infinite source while the water is, well, it's the ocean, but it's so it's technically an infinite source as well. But it should be able to work out, I think. I'm gonna block that off a bit more. We can afford to take from further out because it still has a... Whoa! That was weird looking. Alright, let's just grab this last bit of water here, and it looks like our volcano has stopped for now. Like I said, this is a lot of waiting. It's very much a waiting game with this particular level. So this is probably going to be the most dull episode of the Let's Play, and it's, oddly enough, one of the most challenging levels of this game. Ooh. Let's see if this volcano is ready to be harvested or not. It is definitely not. The ocean is causing troubles over here too. Luckily, I don't believe any hazards will come to us until we settle this first village. And we're going to want as much lava as possible, and based on what this level looks like, as you can imagine, we're definitely going to want to grab that repel water over there. So, yeah, repel water is going to be a good friend of yours this time. Ah, that looks much better than it was. Now that we've blocked out the water, it looks like it's going to have a lot more lava coming out of that. So let's go ahead and grab a bit of that. There should be plenty left over in that little hole there. There we go, that looks much better. So we have a more consistent volcano now. Let's try to fill in some of the water around this totem here. Because it doesn't really matter if the earth is uneven around the totem, you just need to make it so that there's not too much water around it. And that is going to be quite an annoyance in this level, trust me. But now this area is completely filling up with lava, which is what we like to see in this level. So it looks like I won't have to speed up that part much at all, if at all. So we can just try to fill in every bit of water here that we can, and try to make a nice round circle. Now let's see. Once the lava cools. Alright, we can see, if you hold down spacebar on it, you can see the ring that needs to be clear for it to work. So we just have a little bit left to go. I'm liking the look of this volcano. It's no longer going to be just filled with water and not working. So let's fill in a little bit over here just to make sure. And over here seems to be the main issue, so let's cover that up as well. And there we go. I doubt that's going to be enough, but I can always try. Nope, it still needs to be done just above a little ways. Oh, and right down there. Yeah, that water will be an issue as well. So, well, we have an infinite source of lava now, so that's not going to be a problem. It's just going to be time-consuming to carry all this lava over there and deposit it enough. So let's get the big area out of the way first, a bit. And then, let's cover up this bit of water here. Alright, I think that should be enough. Let's test it out. Oh. It's saying there's a problem over here. Is there... Oh, yep, there's a tiny puddle there. For some reason that stops them from building a village, though. Okay, there's another tiny puddle there as well. Okay, that one was more than a tiny puddle, so a bit more understandable, but still annoying. So, okay, now are you ready? Oh, come on. Let's just run over this whole little island here to make sure there's no puddles left. Alright, that should be good then. Oh, come on. That's... I may end up just speeding through all this. There we go! Now we can get our people to go over there. Now let's see, is that a good enough path? No, it is not. Let's quickly grab some lava and solidify that path a bit more. Since, yeah, that does travel through water now that I look at it. Alright, let's hope they do not burn themselves like idiots on it. Come on. Safe path now. Come on, all of my villagers. Oh, weird, some of them stay behind. I'm not seeing the problem. I guess I'll grab some earth and fill it in just so they don't burn to death. Because that's most of our villagers right there. We do not feel like burning them to death. Since we do not have a village set up either. It could actually give us a game over, and I do not want my first game over this project, because I get the feeling my first game over this project will either be on the second to last level, or possibly on the last level based on something I have planned. Alright, seriously, idiots, what are you doing? I'm not seeing the problem here, guys. Hello? Apparently they're having some issues. Let's just grab a whole ton of lava and... Maybe it's like this puddle here that's giving them trouble. Somehow. Come on. Is that good for you? Apparently that was the problem. They had a puddle in front of them. So now they can go across completely safely. And what we're going to do with this lava now while they're traveling there is we're going to try to raise this repel water out of the water. And since luckily the abilities follow the path of whatever you do, it's okay. There we go. They follow the path of whatever you set down on them. So, come on, you can make it up that. See, most of them have made it up. You guys are just lazy. Now, there we go. Luckily, you can just like put earth underneath like totems and such to raise them out of the water. So that is going to be very useful in this, because now we can actually create a path to our repel water ability. Since its anger, its repeated assaults defy the giant. Beware of tsunamis. So yes, tsunamis are coming. Learn their rhythm. Blah blah blah. Stone of Knowledge is around here somewhere. So they're forming a village, and like I said, once they formed a village, that's when our hazards start to come. But first of those hazards, tsunamis. So we really need to get this repel water there as soon as possible. We have Amplify the Breath. We might as well take full advantage of it for grabbing all this lava that we can right now. And as you can see, a lot of the volcanic eruptions have stopped for the moment, but they'll be back, don't you worry. So, there we go. That looks like a nice, solid, and safe path. So let's have one of our villagers go and get that. Let's see, oh, luckily one of our villagers that not yet traveled back is getting it. It seems to me like he will have a full path over. Oh, nope, he's going to have a bit of trouble right there, apparently. So let's grab a little bit of lava and raise that platform up for him. Come on, lava. Harden faster. There you go. That should be good. Is he going to have trouble? No, he's not. He has a straight path now. No, he does not. He has a little bit of trouble right there. So let's just fill it in with a bit of earth, since we, again, do not want to burn our people alive. Hopefully we can get him all the way there. Oh, do not want to raise it up that high, because then he won't be able to get at it. Let's grab the earth and not the water nearby the earth. Oh, do not want to put precious earth into the water. Even though we will get infinite earth eventually, we do not have it yet, and we do not feel like wasting. Oh, looks like our volcano here has just stopped. I know we had one there. You guys saw it too. But apparently it has stopped for some reason. Oh. Do we have like a water source here? Because water just keeps coming. No, it looks like we do have a water source there. And it's stopping our volcano. Ooh, we have a tsunami coming. So let's see if we can cover up this water source here. Oh, well, we actually don't really need to do that, because we have a very good working volcano right here. It'll give us more than enough lava and continue to expand itself, so I think we're good on lava. Let's see. I'm going to say the next thing we're going to want to get is infinite earth way over here. So we're going to work on a bridge over to that. It's going to take a while, but we'll make it. Let's see. Do they have repel water yet? Oh, they're about to get it. Okay, he's not getting stopped by a puddle in his own village. So, come on, can you get it? Alright. Come on. There we go, we have repel water. So now we have a completely safe village here. They'll be safe from the tsunami that is sure to come. Now that thing, I'd actually like to focus on getting that next. Since, honestly, I have never gotten that relic before, so I don't know anything about it. I just know that you're going to have to raise it out of the water. That's the easiest way. Also, I just realized there are only 3 totems on this place. I could have sworn there were more than that, but I guess not. So let's start by raising that ability out of the water. Did that work? Or did I miss? I think I missed. Nope, I got it. So let's just create a bridge over to it now. Luckily, we have more than enough lava to work with. We can just amplify the breath a bit to be able to grab a lot more at once. Since we got no better use for Amplify the Breath right now, so we might as well use it to make bridges. So let's just go ahead and fill in that huge gap there. That's good. Like I said, this is going to be a lot of repetitiveness, so I may end up speeding this up. For now, I'm going to keep commentating, but I will be speeding up fairly soon. I can't remember how you get all the plants for this level. I'm fairly certain you just get it from Infinite Earth a lot. So, that's a thing. I wonder after that explosion if this volcano is starting to come back. No, it is not. I'm guessing that you have to focus on saving one of the volcanoes, otherwise you're in trouble. Alright, let's see if we can we can get a person over there. Let's see. Alright, looks like they're not having... Oh, they're having a little bit of trouble. So let's just lava up that area a little bit before they get over. Luckily they're not too close yet. Oh, they're closer than I thought. I think I just killed them. Nope, they survived. They're right there. They ran away from the lava for once they were smart. And looks like he now has a path over. Let's see, what's the button for watching them? That's the one. So there. So it looks like he's made it to it. Let's see. Spacebar. Apparently he's not at it because he's like an inch away from it saying, "Oh, I can't get to it. It's too far away." And there's a slight rise in the land in the general direction I have to walk. So, come on. All I need is for you to take one step further. That's literally all it'll take. Come on. It can't be that hard. Come on. There we go. Now he's made it. Now let's spacebar on that. There we go. And we have, with that, we have unlocked yet another memory of the tribe. So, ooh. I hope that guy gets back quickly because there's a tsunami about to hit. And that will not be good for his health. I just realized something. There's a slight puddle in there, and yet normally even at the slightest puddle they'll activate the repel water, but for some reason they didn't with that. So that's an interesting thing. Either way, let's grab some lava before it gets completely covered by the tsunami, which should be hitting right about now. Let's go ahead and use it to build a bridge a bit better. So let's see, where's that tsunami going to be coming from? I get the feeling it's going to come from this direction. Oh, there it is! It's coming from that direction, apparently. So apparently it's the village in the greatest danger front is Infinite Earth. Our first village actually might not be in danger at all from it, because it is quite a ways away. So, I don't know. It's hard to say. But I do know that our volcano will likely get covered up for a little while with water, and we can easily clear it out and get our volcano back since it's so big now. So let's go ahead and continue building our bridge as if there is not a massive looming wall of watery death right there, and we should be good. Actually that tsunami seems to be going a bit longer than I expected, so maybe it is a danger to this village. Well, it's taking a while to get there, so we'll find out in like a minute or two. So, what is that down there? I'm curious now. Oh, repel lava! That could be quite useful, because that does fireproof our villages, make it so that plants will not be in danger anymore. So, I guess that water could do some damage to that village, but it looks like it probably won't. So, that's the thing. Looks like you just need to repel water, mostly for the village for Infinite Earth. And that looks really cool after the tsunami has finished. Yeah, it looks like the waves have about died down and they're almost to the village. It hardly even hit our volcano. Let's see, will any of it reach our village? I'm kind of curious now. That slight wave might touch our village. No, it looks like it's not even going to go up even slightly. Nope, not even a slight danger. It just killed 2 plants, maybe 3. So, tsunamis... Oh, no, they're activating repel water anyway. For that slight puddle that made it into their village, they've activated repel water now, apparently. But no complaints here. That gives them a bit more land for their plants to grow on. Hopefully they'll keep up the repel water. Let's go ahead and amplify the breath and work our way further over to Infinite Earth. Because we're definitely going to want that Infinite Earth. Because, well, we are 100%ing this, or at least I am 100%ing this. If you guys are playing along, which I don't know of anyone who would, well, I doubt you're going for 100% like I am, because the fact is, I guess I should mention this now. 100% does just this. The memory of the tribe, it tells you where all of these little things are. As you can see, we have almost all of them. There are only these 3 here missing and 2 here. I think I know where all of those are. I might have missed one, but by clicking on like any of these, you can see each of them unlocks a new ability, basically. So, yeah, that's all it really does. Oh, it doesn't unlock a new ability. It unlocks a bit of backstory. I might have an episode of me reading all of these but I'm not sure about that. I guess that can be my common question for today. Do you guys want to see an episode of me reading out all of these Dustpedia entries? Because I would do that, since it would make it so that none of you really have to do 100% on this game. And, because that's your only reward, is a little bit of backstory, and if you know the backstory already, there's not much point in 100%ing, except, excuse me, except for the challenge, of course. So let's just go ahead and amplify the breath again, and get some more lava, and let's try using it to make it so that this village will be inhabitable. Habitable? Inhabitable? I'm not sure what the correct term would be for that. But either way, let's just grab some more lava, and let's see, I'm going to fill out the path a little bit more over here. And it looks like they should have a fairly straightforward path over there. Of course, it's probably going to get a bit damaged with the next tsunami, but I can repair little details easily. And also, as you can notice, the plants have hardly gone up at all this whole time, but I'm not too worried about that simply because, well, plants are not my main concern right now. My main concern is going to be actually being capable of finishing the level. Once we have infinite earth, I'll focus on the plants a bit more. But until then, I'm not going to worry about it too much because it's basically impossible to do without infinite earth. If any of you guys think it is possible to do without infinite earth, honestly, I'd like to see that. If any of you guys know someone who has done that with infinite earth, I don't know, I guess you could post a video response of some sort. Definitely do that if you can. Because, well, I'm actually interested in that. I don't know if it would be possible, though, because I personally think it wouldn't be, but you never know. So let's see. I'm going to fill in over here with a huge chunk. Let's see, are they capable of it? Doubtful with this little puddle right here in their way. And that's going to be quite a pain with the next tsunami coming, is the fact... Okay, that it will refill, like, all these tiny gaps and puddles. So it'll continue to have trouble because of tsunamis, and that's the volcano erupting. It's once again glitching out my screen quite a bit. I thought I got that. Apparently there's a little bit that I missed. Let's try and get a little bit more all over the place. Alright, dump it as far away as possible, because usually the breath carries like a slight splash to it, which actually can make a difference. And there's still water filling in there. Oh, it must be flowing in. Yeah, it must be, so I'll just fill that in a bit. Oh, well, why am I even bothering with that, since there's no way they're going to set up a full village there before the next tsunami hits. Let's try... You know, now that I think of it, throughout this entire Let's Play, I don't think there has been a time that I have actually lost a village completely. Well, has there been? I don't think there has. If there has been, I immediately set it back up. But I don't think there has been a time where I've actually failed to set up a village, like, protected from some sort of natural disaster, and then had trouble getting it back. But normally I have a lot of trouble with that, but apparently in this particular playthrough I'm not. I'm guessing it's probably saving that for the hardest level of the game, which is the next level after this one. And I am not looking forward to doing that level. Anyone who's played From Dust has bad memories of that level. The fact is, you have to go through it in a very specific way, as far as I know. And if you don't, you will fail almost instantly. And I think I will show off what happens if you do it any other way than what I think you're supposed to do. Just pick up that little bit of water there. Why was that earth? I didn't know there was even earth. I completely made this island. There wasn't anything sticking out of the ground, so how is it that there was earth there? I'm not sure. Well, let's send them over right as the tsunami's coming. No, apparently we're not, because we need to fill in another slight crack. It's kind of annoying that it has to do that, especially considering they spawn earth whenever they create a village. You'd think they'd be able to fill in, like, tiny gaps, but they can't. So let's, fill in that a bit, and the next tsunami is coming. You know, it's weird. I could have sworn the tsunamis came from this direction, but apparently they come from here. So, let's see, I'm gonna fill in that a little bit more. After that, I'm basically just gonna be doing cleanup after this tsunami hits. I wonder what happens if I amplify the breath and try to take a chunk out of the tsunami. How well does that go? Not very well, apparently. Because it hardly does a thing. It seems to be just refilling the water. I know there are ways to basically break a tsunami, but there aren't very many of them. I guess since that area over there is pretty much clear, we might as well start working our way over to our next village after this one. So let's just grab a bunch of that. Ooh. This is going to be a bit tricky to do since we don't feel like burning down our only village. So we're going to have to do it somehow without lava, and one of my friends is now playing Team Fortress 2. So, that's not going to be fun to clear out. Let's let it drain itself for a bit before we try to clear it out. So, let's just continue grabbing the lava. So, I'm debating about fast forwarding here because this is going to be another tedious moment. There we go. Now we've got them going over there. And they are choosing the most idiotic path possible. So, we better make the smart path as clear as possible, since I actually think that tsunami has wiped out a bit of our Earth right here. So, go this way, little peoples. That may have just made a very bad path. Looks like it did. Pathfinding gets worse and worse as this game goes on. Actually, I think it's at its worst in this level, I'd say, because of the fact that you're there's no easily made paths for them. They literally have to figure out a new path every time they have to go somewhere, because everything is a new path. Come on. Up, they see it? They see it? Not quite. They're still missing some of it. So let's go ahead and amplify the breath and grab a lot of lava. And this time, make this area as clear as possible. Since we have pretty much a set path for them, but it got a little bit covered up in water in the last tsunami. Come on. It's quite obvious which way you have to go, little peoples. Let's see if I can figure this out or not. I apologize for that. What was that sound? Oh, that was Amplify the Breath coming back. Alright. I don't think I've burned any of them with that. Come on. Do you not see the nice, pretty land bridge? There you go, guys. Oh, I just noticed something. Yeah, that guy definitely looks a lot older than the others. That's kind of weird. Look, there's those guys there, and this one has a cane and looks a lot older. Huh. Kind of strange. Well, let's see. Is that a clear path? No, it kind of goes bad there. Unfortunately, with the paths here, it's kind of hit and miss. You have to repair it as they're going across it, which makes it more difficult. But that's the way it is with this particular level. It can't be helped. Let's see. No, do not choose that path of all paths. Yes, go this way. There you go. Do you have a complete path? Do they? Oh, it looks like they do. Awesome. So, I guess while they're on their way over there... Oh, no. No, 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 no. It's too late. They're going to die. Well, we got 15 seconds for them to set up a village and get repel water over there. That's going to go well. Oh, crap. They're doomed. Well, that didn't go as planned. I know I was talking about it, how I haven't had a village outright get destroyed. But I guess we're going to see that happen now. Because the tsunami is rising, and they are about to set up the village. Even if they do manage to set up the village, they're going to have a lot of troubles with it when it is there. If they do not set up the village, then they're just going to get swept away into the ocean and die. Wow. Oh, what a beautiful place, oh dear God. Oh, that did not go as planned. I like how, wow, that just went completely wrong. Repel water guy, you might as well take a break because there's not going to be a village by the time you get there. Yep, the village has been destroyed. My first failure at creating a village. And wow, that just they're just trying to run still. They're not going to be able to run. Oh boy. Yep. What is the problem over here? What is their problem over here? I don't get it. Oh well, whatever. Looks like those people are still getting pulled up by the tsunami. Although it's kind of weird, they seem to be still alive, oddly enough. Wow, people are still trying to get to the village even though there's a tsunami hitting. So it's just adding more people to that bunch that just clumped together there. Huh, that's kind of interesting to see. But well, they're kind of falling through the rocks a bit. Oh, looks like they're going completely away from the rocks now. I don't think they're going to survive that. Oh, nope, they died. And looks like more of them are going to die now. Is the tsunami gonna stop at this rock? It is not, and they're gonna die in the middle of the ocean there. Well, that truly is a shame. I did not intend for that to happen. Well, nothing much left to do here except for attempt to create a path to other stuff later. Oh, that did not go as planned. Are they still going to be attempting to set up a village here? Yep, they're still trying to get a village set up there. Luckily, once you get the call sent out to set up a village, they will ignore all these little puddles that show up. But luckily, I think that this next group going there shouldn't have any trouble whatsoever. They should be able to make it across just fine. Unfortunately, those people did not make it. And I blame myself. Well, no, I can kind of blame their AI for taking their time with it. It's like, oh, that path is a little bit moist. I can't make it. Sorry. I think I'll show up in about, right before the tsunami. But it is kind of my fault for not creating a good enough path. So, I guess there's no one-way blame on this thing. So, let's see. Let's see. Are they going to make it across? They seem to be making it across just fine. They seem to have a full path over there, and then the guy with the repel water should... excuse me. Should make it over just fine. So let's see. Let's just gather up some more lava. Whew, this particular level is taking a lot longer than I thought it would.